Welcome back to Money Mind. From smart homes to driverless cars, a lot of exciting technology is en route to Singapore as it transforms itself into a smart nation. But even as technology giants like IBM, Cisco and ST Engineering provide the hardware and software to make this smart nation a reality, there are still the gaps in the system. And as Money Mind's Jonathan Pires discovers, these gaps present opportunities for startup companies. The Internet of Things is now a reality. It envisions a world where all devices and technologies are connected and forms the basis of Singapore's ambition to be the world's first smart nation. To drive this initiative and bring citizens, the government and industry players together, a Smart Nation Programme Office was set up within the Prime Minister's office.
This is where the technology wave is coming. You ride on it, and you have here government agencies and hopefully other companies who are willing to look at your ideas, look at your solutions, and really push the envelope together with you, look at new ways of doing things, applying technology to this issue.
And while the big technology companies like IBM and Cisco may dominate the space, Mr. Tan says Singapore's Smart Nation plans present opportunities for smaller players too.
If you are a startup, you have a solution, you work with the government, pitch your solutions to us, and there will be a space for you. If your idea is good, there will be a space for you to exhibit what you can do. The other thing, of course, that we try to enable startups to do is we try to open data to the public, to them. So you can take the data, you can play with it, come up with a new service, a new solution, a new platform, and if you can make a business case of it, all the better.
Singapore's Intelligent Nation Master Plan calls for the establishment of an ultra-high-speed, pervasive, intelligent and trusted ICT infrastructure with a vibrant ecosystem and a ready pool of tech talent. With the infrastructure almost in place, the Infocom Development Authority of Singapore has started building the ecosystem with its IDA labs and accelerator programs designed to help build high-growth Singapore-based tech product startups. And this has spurred private investment as well, with a recorded $1.7 billion in venture capitalist funding for Singapore-based technology companies in 2013. One such startup that has found a niche for itself is Cypher Labs.
There's about 20 billion of freight in ASEAN, most of it are by truck, quarter of which go around empty. So most of it is not due to needing more trucks or drivers, it's the lack of information flow. So each time two big trucks roll up to deliver one parcel of books each, we all pay a heavy cost. So we take it as a serious problem. In fact, there's a ton of CO2 emissions wasted each year.
Mr. Rahim recruited friends from his alma mater, the National University of Singapore, and set out to create a platform that could help logistics companies track and manage their delivery drivers better. By using their platform, a company is able to track the location of the drivers, digitally verify when the delivery is made, and even gauge the capacity of the truck so as to maximize its space and not send out half-empty vehicles.
We have about a dozen customers to date right now actively using it. Across them, I'd say about almost 200 drivers. Right? So we have a lot of demand from Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Vietnam, support from other countries, but we are focusing on ASEAN right now.
And Singapore's Smart Nation ecosystem is not just restricted to local entrepreneurs. It's attracting startups from around the world. Originally from India, mobile security firm AppNox successfully applied for Singapore-based incubator JFDI.
We started, we didn't have much idea around how exactly can we reach out to a target customer and all this stuff. So they helped us understand how exactly we need to go and talk to customers, understand their requirement and build a solution that can help them.
After 4 months with the incubator, the firm got off the ground and devised its scanner, which can be used to hack mobile apps, revealing its security lapses and weaknesses, and advise the users how to mitigate these risks.
One of the biggest challenge was some of the early customers and all. Though companies face it, but they're not quite open to go ahead and say that their apps are not secured and stuff around it. So yeah, JFD helped us through their connection. They connected us with the right people.
AppNox and Cypher Labs were just 2 of 16 startups that showcased their technologies at the IoT show. Industry watchers expect the number and influence of startups in this space to increase.
That opens a very new interesting business value proposition where that can be used as a platform for some of these startups to test their solutions so that they're market ready whenever the opportunity opens up in some of the other emerging economies. For example, say in Indonesia, Malaysia, or even some of the other European markets.
And as a testing ground for new technology, startups can find no better place than Singapore.
We have excellent infrastructure to start off with, which means that every home has got fiber. Every citizen, every resident has got a smartphone. So huge penetration of the mobile and the internet platform. And I think we have a society that is quite accepting of technology.
That's it for this week's edition of